Thank you for tuning into Hornbill TV's News Pulse. I'm Akito. Justice Songkupchung Serto, Judge Guwahati High Court today, inaugurated the new district court complex in Zunheboto in the presence of Judge Guwahati High Court, Justice Akito Sema and Commissioner and Secretary Justice and Law Abhijit Sinha. Addressing the gathering at the inaugural program, Justice Serto said that changes takes place as human history goes on and human progress as the society changes. Likewise, he said laws keep on changing as per the needs of the society. Therefore, one has to accept changes. He asserted that Nagas are no less than anyone in the country and can be equipped with more institutions like this. The judge added that where there is no justice, there will be no peace and tranquility. He further called on the gathering to protect and nurture the institution jealously so that the public will reap the benefits.
Delivery involves so many things. You don't need only the officers and staffs, but you also need a building. Without a building, you will have no place to sit and no place to dispense justice. So we have always longed for a proper building, and today, by God's grace, we have one here before us. And I want to congratulate the people of Zunheboto. I'm sure you will nurture this institution and protect it jealously. If you nurture and protect this institution jealously, you will reap the.
President All Nagaland Bar Association Akito Zhimo said that in the past few years, under the leadership of Chief Minister, the long battle of the separation of judiciary from the executive came into fruition. And after the separation, steps have been taken and many judiciary infrastructures have been set up and many are in the process. He also added that Nagaland Bar Association is concerned about having Nagaland's own separate court, asserting that Nagas are also capable in taking decisions on their own. He appealed all to come together and work for the growth of the society.
I welcome all of you on behalf of the bar to this gathering. I also want to say a few words about the judiciary in the state of Nagaland. In the past few years, under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister, a long battle of the separation of the judiciary from the existence came to fruition. After the separation of the judiciary from the executive, steps have been taken, many steps have been taken, and the judicial infrastructure is in the process of being set up. Many have been set up, some are still in the process of being set up. And like I was saying earlier, it is not necessary just to talk, but also to walk the talk. And therefore, a lot needs to be done, much more needs to be done as far as setting up the judicial infrastructure in the state is concerned. And for that, we will require the guidance and the thoughts of our two honorable judges, and we expect that we will get their support and cooperation even in the days to come. Having said that, the separation of the judiciary from the executive has come to fruition for all of us, and it has been welcomed by the bar, by one and all. I suppose the common citizenry do not really understand what the separation from the judiciary, the separation of the judiciary from the executive is, but I can assure you it is a very, very welcome step. In addition to the separation of the judiciary from the executive, as a member of the bar, we are very concerned about having our own separate court, our own separate high court. I will tell the people gathered here just a very simple thing. We must impress upon our leadership, we must impress upon everyone that we need to have a separate high court for the state of Nagaland. Simply put, are we Nagas not capable of deciding for ourselves what is right and wrong? As it stands right now, we are under the Guwahati High Court. So Guwahati decides for us what is right and wrong. I say the time has come for all of us to put our heads together, put our efforts together, and to see that it is we who decide what is right and wrong for ourselves, not from outside. So with these few words, once again, on behalf of the bar, on behalf of the legal fraternity, I thank all of you for your presence here today. Thank you.
Justice Akito Sema, Judge Guwahati High Court, recalled his first visit to Zunheboto to conduct a case. He said about 20 years back, the ADC Judicial Court was in deplorable condition. However, he expressed delight on seeing the changes and the new district court. He stated that Chief Judicial Magistrate for Zunheboto District Court is missing and therefore requested the Commissioner and Secretary to see to the need. Abhijit Sinha, Commissioner and Secretary, said that the construction of the building was initiated in the year 2012. He informed that with the completion of Zunheboto Court, Nagaland has now 8 district courts, excluding the ongoing construction in Mokchung. He also informed that foundation stone for Mon District Court will be laid before monsoon. He further added that the department is making all efforts to create separate court buildings in all the remaining districts.
Now, as informed by your engineers EWD, the construction of this building got initiated in 2012, and considering that we are in 2022, it has taken some time to get fully completed. And as we have come to know, there have been issues in getting it completed, but we are happy now that we could finally complete, and today it has got inaugurated.
To be in this program on the inauguration of the district court at Zunheboto, I am more privileged because as a native of this district, I have the opportunity to be a part of this program.